that one way outside. And this one is off and running.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler moving under it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next pitch is outside. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Right side, hard hit. Stott over to first in time. And they get Edman for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, bases empty. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. And that misses. 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty. And another ball. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. This to third. Fires across the diamond, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kyle Schwarber, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the righty deals. That one missed.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
30 seconds. Shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 1 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here is Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Swing and a ball popped up. Betts settles underneath it. Nabs it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's 2-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Alec Bohm, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And another ball. Ohtani maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Two outs. That's ball four. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pajes drops into the glove, and that's the inning. But the Phils get two on this blast, and it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Wheeler back to work.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And ball one. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Got him swinging. Will Smith to the plate. And it's fouled away. Wheeler, a 6'4" righty, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. One out, bases empty. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
On the ground, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for two. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Max Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tap back to the mound. Slings to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Batting seventh, right fielder Andy Pajes.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. That one fouled off. Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
2 outs.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for LA. They trail things here 2-0.